Welcome to Anime Fanjutsu, where we talk all things anime. So welcome to Anime Fanjutsu, episode 1, inaugural episode. We're going to introduce ourselves and just let you know who we are. So let's start with you. Give me your name and 3 fun facts.
My name is Christian. My favorite video game is The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. My second fun fact is that I have met the voice actor for Mario.
That's pretty awesome.
I don't have a third.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Plymouth Breeze that has anime decals on the back.
Yes. A 1999 Plymouth Breeze. It's very fancy. And you are?
I'm Ty. I drive a 1998 Honda Accord.
Nice.
My favorite game is probably Persona 3. And I met Billy the Exterminator once.
Nice.
He was from Animal Planet.
So, my name is Becky, and my 3 fun facts are, number 1, I have 9 children, 2 birth children, and 7 adopted children. The most fun thing I've ever done is ridden in a hot air balloon. And I've been a runner-up 3 times in Gish, which is the world's biggest scavenger hunt. So, that's pretty fun. So, obviously, we are all really big anime fans, and we just wanted to come together and talk about our favorite thing, anime. We were just talking about, Christian has decals on his car. What anime are the decals on your car from?
I have one from Full Metal Alchemist, one from Hunter x Hunter, and one from Mob Psycho 100.
So my car is actually named Mikasa, after Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan, and I have Attack on Titan and Hunter x Hunter decals on my car. Ty, do you have any decals on your car?
Nope.
If you did, what would they be from?
Maybe Attack on Titan as well. Maybe Fate Zero. I'll get like the...
He would get a whole green car wrap with the Wings of Freedom on the hood of the car.
One of the things we were going to talk about today is each of our top 5 animes of all time.
It's a hard list. I have to go first?
It was really hard to come up with. Yeah, Christian, why don't you go first, since you went first
My list
last
is
time.
basic, but it is also tried and true, perfected, proven list. Number 1, Hunter x Hunter. Number 2, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Number 3, Jujutsu Kaisen. And then after that, it goes off the rails, because my number 4 is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Jury's still out on that.
My number 5 is Bungo Stray Dogs.
Which I do love.
Honorable mention is Mob Psycho 100.
It's really fun. What about you, Ty?
He has the most cookie cutter, like, top 5 anime list.
It's a good list, though. Well, except for maybe the JoJo.
Yeah, I agree with that. JoJo's...
I'm in part 2, because Christian's making me watch it. And part 2 is better than part 1, but I'm still not bought in yet. He tells me at part 3 it gets way better, so... We'll see!
Part 5 is where it gets good.
Wow, that's a long time to wait.
Part 7 is the best part.
My favorite is probably ReZero.
Nice.
Isekai fan.
No, that's the only isekai on my list. And then Steins Gate probably, which is like Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero, because I just throw them together. Third is probably like the Monogatari series.
And that's like 20 anime.
If I had to narrow it down, it'd probably be Kizumonogatari, like the movies, which are 3 movies. So my favorite.
If I had to narrow it down, it would be 3 movies.
And then if I had to narrow it down even more, probably either the second or third one. I can't choose between those 2. And then what was I on the 4th one?
4th.
Probably Attack on Titan. And then 5th is Fate Zero probably, or Jujutsu Kaisen.
Was Attack on Titan on your list?
Nope.
It's number
It's
7.
like it's number 7.
Is there any that's going to be on all of our lists? I don't think so.
Oh, he said Jujutsu Kaisen maybe. Is Jujutsu Kaisen on your list?
No, I love it, but it's not in my top 5.
It's my number 3. That's because I read all the manga though.
My number 1
Yeah.
is Hunter x Hunter, because it's obviously the best.
Hunter.
No.
Black Clover, which gives me strong Hunter x Hunter vibes. Attack on Titan, # Levi Ackerman. Naruto.
What?
Only how many episodes in am I?
100.
I'm like 100 episodes in, so that may change, but right now I'm in love with that show. And then I have a tie for number 5 between ReZero and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
ReZero's better.
I can't believe we didn't have one that was on everybody's list.
Full Metal
Alchemist Brotherhood should have been on your list.
No,
it's number 1.
Is it still number 1?
It's highest rated anime.
I thought Attack on Titan went above it.
If you look up any list of like essential anime, it's
no,
always at the top.
Look at my anime list. I'm pretty sure Attack on Titan went above it.
The current highest rated anime, Gintama is number 1. Gintama is number 1, but
I don't know what that is.
I still win because Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is 2 and Attack on Titan is 3.
Oh, okay.
Least favorite anime out of the ones you've seen. What's your least favorite?
What?
So I will go first. I have 2 that I was not a really big fan of. Number 1 is one that most people love, which is Death Note.
It's the manga's good.
I just could not become in any way, shape, form, or fashion invested in Light Yagami because he was such a terrible garbage person. And I did not like him. And then my favorite character gets killed, and that made me really sad. I'm just saying.
I stopped watching after that. I didn't watch anymore.
And then also, I liked Sword Art Online when I first started it. And then once you get past that very first arc, it just went off the rails for me.
I watched like 5 episodes of it.
It went too crazy for me after that, and I was done.
Part.
I've seen all of Sword Art Online.
My favorite part is in the first arc where he's like the black swordsman, but like he's not flaunting it, and then people are like worried he's gonna get killed, and like 20 people attack him, and he's like, psh. I love that kind of thing. I love characters that are like, I'm just gonna take care of this. But then,
are you a Power Fantasy fan?
Yes, and then when they get like married and have their little child, that's weird.
That's where I stopped.
It got weird, and then once they get out of the game, it like really went off the rails to me.
Season 3 Sword Art Online is good.
Don't they just keep going back in games? Get out, go back, go back.
Okay,
but then like also
cool,
weird stuff happens.
But also, Alicization, it's not a game. It's a virtual reality, but it's like an AI built like simulation type thing.
I think they just ran out of ideas and kept doing the same thing over and over again.
I mean, yeah, it's still trash isekai, but it's
all isekai is trash isekai. That's redundant.
ReZero is good.
So what's your least favorite?
No Game No Life, probably.
I haven't seen that.
A lot of people liked it,
and now I will not.
So then I watched it, and it was just bad. And then the one that I started watching, but I couldn't finish because of how much I didn't like it, was Future Diary or Mirai Nikki. The main
it's hard for me to not finish one, so if I don't finish it, I really did not like it.
The main character of Mirai Nikki is like so like back and forth. Like he'll be like one time like in the same episode he'll be like, I'm gonna be like this hero that's gonna do stuff, and then he's like, oh no, but I'm so weak and I can't do anything, and it's like so annoying, and I just couldn't watch it. Which
is how Subaru is in like 3 episodes, but then he finally figures out he's gonna get stuff done.
No, but Subaru's actually cool.
He is cool.
Actually, he's not cool, but then season 2 he's cool.
Not being cool is what makes him cool.
My least favorite, I had to look it up to see if it was actually anime. It says it is an American anime-influenced adult computer animated web series. And it is called Ruby. And it is 3D animated, and it looks like it was made...
You hate 3D animation.
It looks like it was made in Gmod. It is horrible. The story's not even good. There's a manga of it, though. There's... In the whole first season, they don't even have shadows. It's 3D animation, but with no shadows.
It's like when you're in a video game and you get to like the edges where they didn't like really finish it out, and you're like, let's make this into a show.
That's what they look like.
It's like I watched an anime movie called like Hello World, and the entire movie was like 3D CGI animated, but it actually looked okay.
3D animation can be good, like Beastars.
When Christian was trying to talk me into watching Mob Psycho 100. He was like, you have to get over the fact that it looks like Bob's Burgers animation and just realize it's actually anime and it's really good. And it was
The animation is really pretty from what I've seen. I haven't watched it. But.
And that's the same people that do One Punch Man, right?
So
I was already used to it by then when I started One Punch Man because I'd watched Mob Psycho 100.
The author, His online name is just one.
And nobody, I don't think anybody knows his actual name. His name is just
It's
one.
It's like the same way that like
Man,
Tatsuki.
Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah, Tatsuki Fujimoto. Like no one knows what he looks like, which is the author of Fire Punch and Chainsaw Man. So.
It's like, we'll get the big reveal.
No,
Like Kakashi's face. The other day, that's where we were at. We were watching an episode on Naruto where they were trying to see Kakashi's face. It was just a filler episode. And so I had to just Google it and find his face.
The whole episode, it was just
and he looks
filler,
exactly what you think he would look
show.
like.
Yeah. There's nothing special.
No, he was just Kakashi. So who's your favorite lead character?
Lead character?
Lead character.
Like main character?
Main character in an anime.
Like protagonist or just main character?
The main character. Like, mine is Asta from Black Clover.
How? He's so annoying.
Because he does not give up. Not giving up is his magic.
I think the least annoying main character, I've talked about this, the least annoying main character in a battle shonen is Itadori. I think there's nothing annoying about him for me, but he's probably not my favorite.
There's nothing annoying about him, and I like him, but there's also nothing that makes me, like, really, really root for him like I do for Asta, who has this, like, horrible little backstory. Itadori was, like, just having a normal life, and it was like, woo, what happened? Accidentally ate this finger. Hate it when that happens.
I think Dazai should count as the main character, but
I think he is the main character of that show.
But my favorite protagonist is Mob from Mob Psycho 100.
He is adorable.
Because he's one of the only ones where my favorite character is the main character.
I like Subaru, but I think my favorite main character is Okabe from Steins Gate.
He's just the same as Subaru, but older.
No, he
grown up
and
Subaru.
with a bigger forehead.
no,
with a 5 head.
No, he has Chunibyo.
With a billboard brow.
He's delusional though. But then in Steins Gate Zero, he's black-pilled.
What about favorite supporting character? Obviously Killua for me.
Osamu Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs.
He's up there. I like him.
Favorite supporting character? Maki, maybe?
From Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah, because I read the manga.
Cool.
Is she supporting?
If I could pick one from a
actually,
manga...
wait, no. Kurisu from Steins Gate.
If I could pick
all
one
of your
from a
people are going to be
manga,
from Steins Gate.
I would say Gyro Zeppeli from JoJo Steel Ball Run.
Steins Gate isn't even based off of a manga. It's based off of a visual novel.
Favorite villain?
My favorite anime villain is Meruem from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, he's good. I'm going to have to change mine.
A second one that I have is Poochie from Enrico Poochie from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, and I'm saying that because it's going to be an anime in December, so it's close.
So it's
I really like a
almost
certain character from Chainsaw Man that I'm not going to say.
But if you were going to say one that's not that one, but we'll know when it comes out, it's that one, because we'll do this again and we'll talk about it.
My favorite anime villain. I haven't thought about this because there's not a lot of, like... I haven't watched as much, like, shonen and stuff as, like, a lot of people, I guess. I still watch a lot of shonen, but...
He watches boring anime.
You don't watch slice of life anime, do you?
I watch some.
Do you watch Banana?
Banana is the one about the cat banana.
Oh, no. I don't know what that is.
We sat and watched like 3 episodes of it one night just for fun, and it was...
We watched like 10, because they're like 5 minutes long.
I like Psyche K. Psyche K is cool. My favorite anime villain, though... there's this character from Vinland Saga that is kind of a villain, but kind of not, that I like. But...
Just so you know, when I first started watching Hunter x Hunter, Christian told me that Hisoka wasn't really a good guy or a bad guy.
He's not!
That he was just a guy. And I'm like, dude... He's really a bad guy.
He's a good guy and a bad guy.
He's not a good guy at all. The only reason he ever helps them is so that he can grow up so that he can kill him. That's not a good guy.
He helps them so you get closer to Gon, but he still helps them.
I mean, if somebody helps you so that they can later kill your friend, that's not a good
That's
guy.
like the dude, the purple-haired dude from Tokyo Ghoul. I forgot his name.
I haven't seen that because it's
Don't
not
watch it.
available on Crunchyroll.
Don't watch Tokyo Ghoul. Read it if you're gonna consume.
Well,
Tokyo
soon
Ghoul.
Crunchyroll is gonna mix with Funimation.
Yes.
And I can
You can
finally
watch
watch
all the
Love
things
is
on
War legally.
Hopefully, all of the good things of each will come together instead of all of the bad things of each. I've seen some people worried online about that.
I still haven't said my favorite. Okay, I'm just gonna say a character that's like a bad guy from a certain perspective and a good guy from another perspective, which is Askeladd from Vinland Saga. He's very cool.
He's probably a Viking.
I'm
They're all
going to be
Vikings.
super basic
Or
and
slaves.
say Captain Aizen from Bleach.
I don't know who that is.
I haven't seen Bleach.
It's classic.
I like
So good.
Orochimaru.
I almost said Orochimaru, and I didn't even think about Miramar. I'd have probably said him, but then I didn't because you said him. But he is probably the best villain.
Actually, my favorite villain is Echidna, probably. Which, again, in some parts, she's not a villain.
Sometimes she's helpful, sometimes she's a scary witch.
Like Hisoka.
Sometimes he's a scary witch, yes. Favorite Studio Ghibli?
My Neighbor Totoro.
I'm saying Totoro because it's the only one I've seen because you forced me to watch it.
I think that Spirited Away has the most beautiful animation, but my favorite will always be My Neighbor Totoro. When my 7-year-old was little and he would have a hard time going to sleep at night, we would put on My Neighbor Totoro and he would fall asleep watching it every night.
Have you seen the theories about, like, how
Like
they're
that he's
dead?
like the angel of death and only people that can see him are people that are almost dead?
Yeah, because
And that's why the mom sees the corn and everything. Yes, that's why I love it so much.
And also, they in one anime part, or like one part of the anime movie, they don't have shadows, so they're like, oh, they're ghosts.
That's
But I-
totally May's shoe, and that's why she freaks out and runs and finds Totoro and gets on the cat bus, which,
the cat bus is great.
you know, they have a Studio Ghibli museum
Mhm.
in Tokyo that has like a life-size cat
yeah.
bus that you can go inside, and one of my bucket list items is to go get on the cat bus. So who is your favorite anime character of all time, no matter what like role they play?
Kurisu.
Dazai.
Is that from Steins Gate?
Yeah.
Dazai from
Dazai,
the Ghost
because I
Dogs?
can't say Gyro because he's from a manga.
And obviously mine is Killua, because he's a sweet angel baby.
He's your favorite of
Yes.
all time?
Oh my
Gojo
gosh,
is my close second.
So let me just
Gojo's
say,
cool.
when they are doing the Hunter exam, 2 scenes make him my favorite. Number 1 is when...
What's that scene where he just, like, takes off a dude's head?
Or
My favorite is they're fighting the criminals, right? And this guy's trying to scare him by like what a big serial killer he is. And he's just like, okay. And he's like, I don't think you understand. This doesn't end until one of us is dead. And he's like, okay. And then as soon as they say go, he just like rips that guy's heart out.
Or, no, that's what I was thinking of.
And then he's like, no matter how many people you've killed, you're still just an amateur and I'm a professional. Like, that is cold. And I love it. And then the other is when he has to go back and take the Hunter exam. And he just, like, takes everybody's pins in the very first little thing. And he's like, do we have to continue the exam? Because he's the only one left.
and he just aces the exam on the first stage.
They were like, you have to at least get 3 pins from other people. And he knocks out every person in the room and takes all their pins. And is like... And he's like, sorry it took so long. I had to like get all these pins off all these people. I love it. Yes, I do love OP. OP's my favorite.
I don't like OP characters.
You like
You
Gojo.
do too. You love Gojo. You love Dazai.
Gyro is my favorite, and he's not OP.
He
just
rides
has-
horses.
He just has a green metal ball that he spins really fast.
Oh, like he gyrates?
Yeah, he spins it really fast, and he throws it, and it destroys stuff.
Do you remember those things? They were called like fushigi balls.
Yeah, I do.
Fushiguro balls.
That's what I think of every time I think of.
Don't say that.
Every time I think of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm trying to remember Fushiguro's name, I'm always afraid I'm going to say Fushigi. That's what it makes me think of.
That's what it is. They were in part 7. They
just say
replaced
Megamine.
Hamon.
Is it Megamine or Megami?
Megami?
Megumi.
They replaced Hamon
Looks
with
like
the
it would be Megumi.
with the power to spin objects really fast, and it's better than Hamon.
So what do you think is the most underrated anime?
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Agreed.
Shut up.
I also say Bungo Stray Dogs. Not
I don't
nearly
watch
as
it.
many people have seen it or love it as
It's
should.
like in the top 30 and favorite in anime.
It should be in the top 3. It's so good.
I don't know top 3.
Not top
Top 20.
No.
No, it definitely should be in the top 20.
I think Vinland Saga has been criminally overlooked.
That's because
I
it's
overlooked it.
only
I'm
on
upset.
Amazon Prime.
It's made by Wit Studio, which did Attack on Titan seasons 1 through 3.
Maybe if they put it on Crunchyroll, people would watch it.
if it was on Crunchyroll, I would definitely watch it.
It's a great revenge story.
I would have already finished it if it was on Crunchyroll.
read the manga.
If you're listening, Crunchyroll, make it happen.
Please put Vinland Saga on Crunchyroll, even though it doesn't matter to me because I have Amazon Prime. And then the other one is Pet Girl of Sakuroso, which is a love story. It's very good.
I'm not into love
I don't watch
stories.
romance.
It's about a girl with...
I don't like chick flicks or anything like that because I don't like feelings. Honestly, even though I love it, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood gave me too many feelings. Like, if it had given me one more feeling, I'd have not watched it.
So I can't watch like live action romance, but like I'm a sucker for anime romance. But yeah, Pet Girl with Sakuroso. It's the author of the same as Bunny Girl Senpai, which is like super overrated in my opinion.
I've never heard of that.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's like
Isn't it about depression?
Yeah.
So I am currently the owner of a Totoro tattoo and a My Hero Academia tattoo that says Go Beyond Plus Ultra. And I have plans for a Killua tattoo and a Black Clover tattoo. But...
Are you gonna get the Black Bulls one up here? Like,
just right on my forehead.
like the headband?
I was thinking that I would probably get it like around here.
I'm getting
somewhere.
a
Or like
JoJo
right
tattoo.
here, where the
That's what I was going to say. Christian's birthday is coming up, and for his birthday, he's going to get a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure tattoo. Explain that. What are you going to get?
I'm getting the Joestar birthmark on my left shoulder blade,
Which is a
birthmark. Every.
But what does it look like?
It's
a purple star, and
what if I got one too? Would you be like, oh, gross?
every member of the Joestar family bloodline has it.
Wait, even
You
the ones
are a
that
member
don't
of
get
that.
JoJo stories?
Yeah, they all have it.
What a weird birthmark. Okay, Ty, would you ever get an anime tattoo?
Probably.
What would it be? It would be something Steins Gate, right?
No.
You'd
You should get the little pin.
get the gate on your whole back.
The gate isn't an actual
There's
gate.
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
It
Get the microwave.
get the gel nana. Steins Gate is just something that the main character made up in one of his delusions. That's all it is.
You
But
should get the little pin. No, you should get the
that has like the first letter of each of their names.
Or you could get the Black Bulls symbol. Like
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not,
get.
that, I'm not that big of a Black Clover.
like how she has Go Beyond Plus Ultra. You should get El Sai Kung Group.
Oh, yeah, that'd be.
What's really great about the Go Beyond Plus Ultra is that people that know what it is are like, oh, that's cool. And people that don't know what it is just think it's like a cool, like, motivational thing. I tell myself.
Nobody's gonna know my JoJo one because it's just a star.
Unless you're
Oh.
a cringe JoJo fan.
Little purple star.
If I had to get an anime tattoo, like I thought about getting Wings of Freedom, but that's pretty basic. And like, I feel like Attack on Titan
This is really
has gone so like mainstream that it's like.
Because it's so good.
It is really good, but it's gone so mainstream that I would get stopped in the street if someone saw it.
You should get Rim and Ram.
No.
Or you could just get one that said Potato Girl.
My mom's favorite character is Sasha.
Aw, was she really sad?
Yeah. Then she was like, you know what? Maybe my favorite character is Hanji.
So of course, I watch it in Japanese I'm a sub, not dub, but I found out the other day that the person that voices Bakugo in the English dub is also Connie Springer. So I thought that was interesting.
Levi's voice actor is the same in Japanese. Is the same as Psyche from Psyche K, which is a comedy.
Aaron is everybody.
In English,
He's
Aaron has disappointed me.
Aaron
I
is
like
cool
him.
now.
No, I liked him better when he was
I thought you liked the
sweet little
dark,
Aaron.
brooding type.
My favorite character.
I like
is
Levi.
Zeke. Zeke is my favorite character.
Zeke is white pilled.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well,
Black
black
pill-
pill means that you're like
Despair.
that you're depressed and like
Like Beto.
that you don't
Despair.
that you don't like you don't have
Now
any
you'll
hope,
despair.
and you think there's no hope for humanity and everybody's just gonna die. But white pilled means that you used to be black pilled, but now you've been enlightened, and that's what Zeke is.
But I feel like his hope is for something really disturbing.
It's not that bad.
Isn't it the Rumble?
He's
No,
like-
it's sterilization.
He
He's
just wants to
He's
sterilize
like
everybody.
Thanos. Like, the world would be so much better when I kill half the
Thanos
people.
was right too.
No.
No, but yeah, the sterilization plan or whatever. But
I don't think it's that
is
bad.
Aaron going along with that? I forget.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought they just wanted
So much
they
so.
wanted to cause the rumbling.
No,
When you start putting your spinal fluid in wine, you got problems.
That sounds like a delicacy.
It does.
Gross. I'm not drinking
That sounds like
spinal fluid.
Something Jeff Bezos would have. Want to try some of my spinal fluid wine?
Spinal fluid wine and caviar.
It went to space, you know. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and be sure to follow Anime Fanjutsu on Instagram. We are at Anime Fanjutsu. Bye!